I think Saturday the 23rd of December. Yeah, so just right before Christmas, and I ran into a slight but foreseeable problem. I have this little trailer here, which is a Thule that I bought 10 years ago. A word of warning: do not buy a riveted trailer if you live somewhere that you have gravel roads. Sorry, the wind is howling here right now. So it slowly rattled itself to death. I even bolstered it here. Thomas will show these. Years ago, about 6 years ago, I put these bolsters on of one of those 3-inch angle irons. But the torsion axle is still good. I need new rubber on the tires. That's not the end of the world. They aren't real expensive. But I decided to slowly take this apart, scavenge what I could use, which actually turns out to be the tongue, the spare tire, the axle, the license plate. Yeah. And what I plan on doing is welding up a trailer where the trailer would actually come out to here, right, like this, or like this, and there would be a wheel well, and it would be kind of like this would be inside the trailer would still be here. I'd be able to put things here. And what I intend on doing is a 264 centimeter. Let's see what they're. Let's see. That is right there, which is about 8.5 foot long by. Let's see. What is this? 164 this way, which is about 5.5 feet wide. Yeah, that's so I can, you know, and actually the body of the trailer, the wall of the trailer will be here, and then there'll be the wheel well. That's so I can I could actually put a 4x8 sheet of plywood in there. And also the trailer's going to be longer than that trailer. This trailer here is, oh, it's so beat up. It's actually 7 feet, so it'll be a foot longer than this trailer here. I'm gonna have to fabricate like wheel wells, everything except for the tongue. I got to get a new light package. See what else. And then I gotta get the bugger inspected. Might as well if I got it in good shape. So I'm gonna look at that dog rolling in the poop after you just gave her a shower there. Belle, get out of that. Yeah. So today I'm gonna weld this up, and here's what I'm using: square tubing. And I welded this up last night, and my goodness, it's warped. So I'm gonna have to set it on the cement and get down there on my knees. And I don't do on my knees so well. So, but that's what I'll have to do. I have to crawl around like a little baby because I can't get down there and up so well. I'm gonna have to cut one of these welds here, or all of them, and get it to lay flat and weld it back. Yeah, I could try to bend it and all that stuff, but it's just easier to cut the welds. So the axle's going to bolt in here on this long one and this long one here, and then I'll put that's the front beam or back beam, and that's the front beam there. I'll make a tongue that goes out from this here like this to the tongue. Yep, and I'm going to make outriggers here so that the wall of the trailer will come out here and be able to encompass the tires, and the tires obviously will be back here somewhere for a wheel well, with at least 60% of the trailer on the front, so it'd actually be a little bit more than that. The biggest problem with this little trailer that I really dislike about that trailer is it's so short that when you're backing up with the car on that ball, it goes whoop before you see it, because it's not wide enough I can see it in the rear view mirrors on my car. So what happens is when I'm backing up and I see it in the rear view mirror, it's already this far over, and I hate that. And so I need to extend the tongue out to be able to prevent that from doing that anymore. So I got a bunch of this tubing. Got a whole other one stick I haven't touched yet, and this one underneath here I haven't touched. So anyhow, that's the project I'm working on. I'll try to get some shots as I go along through the day. Yeah, after I correct the warping. I'm a miserable welder, by the way. Thomas is much better than I am, and I'm sure he'll help me a little bit. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year's. I really appreciate you guys out there with the wonderful comments. I don't really care about subscribers, likes, dislikes. I have every now and then some really rude commenters, and if they're profane, if you're profane, I'm gonna dump your comment. But if you're just disagreeing with me, I don't have a problem with that, unless you're one of my children. And I leave those in there. And most of my people that are out there that watch my channel, you guys are really, really wonderful people. I just want to thank you for watching my videos and being out there. This past year, we've probably had about 30 or 40 visitors come stay with us in our cabana over here. We actually have a lady from South Africa here right now. A German couple just left last week. We've got a Chilean gentleman that's coming to stay with us in a couple of weeks. We've had 4 families visit us in the past 4 months from our ChileExpatFamily Chat group, which is great. One of those families is buying real estate here right now. It is a beautiful day here, although a little bit windy, and it's summer in Chile, and y'all don't know what you're missing. So anyways, I'll get some more shots as we go along. Yep, thanks. I put it down on the concrete here, which is very level, and it turns out that the sawhorses are warped and not the thing. So it was leveled. We welded it down there, and I got a few finish welds here I'm going to do now, and I'm going to make sure it's square. And here's the holes where the axle bolts on, and other side the same. Well, here's the bed, or the trailer anyways, the frame for the bed. I still have to weld them on the top here and some other joints, but they're the ones that are crossed. The cross members are all welded on the other side. Everything's welded on the other side. The corners are all welded in good. It's square, which I'm happy about. We took the axle over there and put it here on the holes on both sides, and that lined up nicely. So it's come along good. And I'm happy. I guess this is Merry Christmas to you guys, and maybe Happy New Year. I don't put out a lot of videos, I'm sorry. But I don't really have anything to say sometimes, so I just don't do it. There's this thing on YouTube that you have to put a lot of videos to get a lot of viewers. I don't put my videos out to get a lot of viewers, in all honesty. I like to show you my life here for people that are interested. I'm not really trying to convince people to move to Chile as much as I am to inform them that my lifestyle is good here, and I live the best life I've lived. It's peaceful, it's relaxing. I have no stress, y'all. It's really very little stress at all. I mean, a stressful day for me is the sheep get out, and that's not a very stressful day. You can always eat the sheep. So these little projects like making this trailer for me are actually kind of fun. Some of you would like, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta, yeah. But this trailer's been waiting. There's been other things that have come up that are more important, so now I'm finally getting to it. But anyways, so I hope you enjoy my channel, okay, but I also hope that you get informed by my channel. All right, so lately I've been real busy with some buyers that I have from my Chile Expat Family group. Now, I've had some people email me, I've had some people texting me and messaging me and putting comments, how come you aren't putting more videos up about the price of land in Chile, okay? And the reason is that I only do that for my Chile Expat Family Chat group now. I've seen 18 properties in the past month that have gone into that video, anything from the single family house all the way up to 285 acres that I looked at recently. So those people, they show me the love, for a lack of a better term, and so they get the better care. I mean, that is, you take care of your family. Those people are interested, they're invested in me, and I'm invested in them, and that's really why they get the information that you guys don't. I really seriously am very tired of YouTube. I'm very upset with YouTube. I feel like they've subjected you guys to cruel and unusual punishment with these commercials that you can't click past, for instance, that last 3 to 5 minutes. You're like, okay, is that the video? No, that's a commercial. And that is not what YouTube was created for. I am on Rumble. For those of you who say, oh, I'll go to, I am on Rumble. My rooster. So, if you're interested in finding out more about Chile, you're interested in what's the immigration process, you're interested in what's the employment situation. Hey, can I do homeschooling here? The rooster says yes. So all these questions are that, even superfluous crazy questions like, hey, how's your toilet work? That was a good one. It works pretty well, thank you. No, is it a compost toilet? I'm a heathen, but hey, I got flushing toilets, and I don't pay for the water, or the sewage. So with that in mind, if you're interested in that, consider joining the Chile Expat Family Group. That's where I make my profit off of this whole venture, if you want to say that. Last year to this year, 2023, I made $100 off of YouTube. Okay, so it's not about money for me, it's about informing you. Now, my members from my Chile Expat Family Group, they love me, they take care of me, they pay to join, and they, on their honor, they make periodic donations. I don't tell them when or how much, but they do. And when someone does that, the rooster says it's a good idea, but when someone does that, you know they're a real honorable person when they do it, and you don't have to say, hey, can you send me a donation? I've been helping you out for the... No. So anyhow, love to see some of you guys down here. I like being informative about Chile, but in some regards it's a two-edged sword. I like to be a little secretive, because I don't want Chile to become, in many ways, like the former United States is. So, pray for me and my family. I pray for you and your families in these really interesting times we live in. So, may the blessings of God be upon you guys as best as I can give them, and I'm just a peon. So, ciao from Chile Expat Family. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.